A brief content warning before we begin. The case of the Invisible Man contains sound effects such as gunshots, sirens, and doors slamming. See the show notes for a full list of content warnings. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Who do you call when you need help? Who do you reach out for when everything is on the line? Who do you turn to when the hour gets needy? Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's friends. But today, a stranger reached out to Private Eye Dash Malone, and Dash responded to that plea for help in kind. But in return, the detective was just about ripped to pieces by a monstrous thing. Now Dash Malone is reaching out for help. But will he get the help he needs? Or will no good turn truly go unpunished?
Hello?
Good evening. Sorry to bother you, sir. It's Marnie from the front desk. Hope I didn't wake you.
I'm awake.
Got an incoming call for you.
An incoming call? From who?
Wouldn't give a name, but said it was urgent, which, it being so late at all, I reckon it ought to be.
Urgent?
Urgent indeed. Said if you were still using the room, then he needed you to know it was an emergency.
He said.
Reckon it might be urgent at this time of night. None of my business, just so you know.
Yeah, I put the call through, sweetheart. It's fine.
Putting it through now. We hope you're having a wonderful stay at the Turnstile Motel. Once again, this is Marnie from the front desk. Let us know if you need anything, and have a good night.
Jeez.
Haze?
Dash?
Hello?
Hey, baby, it's me.
Hello, hello!
Andy!
Snickerdoodle.
What are you still doing there?
The room is booked for the night, as always. Like I told you earlier, no point in me going home, so I figured I'd take advantage.
Of course you did.
Are you coming home tonight?
There's been a situation, and
Oh. I'm not going to be back for a while.
But Gumdrop, do you know how late it is?
My watch didn't stop. It's about work. Dash just phoned. He needs my help.
What's going on? You aren't calling in to check on me, are you?
I'm not. You don't have someone there, do you?
What's it matter to you if I do?
A lot. I've got a situation.
There's always a situation. There's a situation every night.
Not every night.
This doesn't have anything to do with Dash Malone, does it?
No, of course not.
I hope Dash Malone appreciates you.
Appreciate me? He wouldn't even know where to find his shorts without me.
This isn't one of his personal issues, is it?
No, it's about a case. Or at least I think it's about a case.
A situation. Do you mean your case? The one you're working on?
I'm asking you if you have anyone else there, and I'd appreciate an answer.
I don't.
And we got the room for the night as usual, you said.
Yeah, as usual.
Go home then. I need it.
Can't you please come home?
I'll be home tomorrow.
Tomorrow. But when?
Don't forget, I need to borrow the car for tomorrow.
I remember. It'll be fine. I'll be back before sunup.
Sunup? Good gravy!
Are you okay?
Leave the key under the mat out front. I'll tip the girl on the front desk extra in case she gets her hackles in a twist.
You don't need to do all that. I'll stay to let you in.
If you can tell me when, I can have dinner ready.
I'll let you know. Gotta run now, honey. I'll see you tomorrow.
But Sal! Got a scram man of mine. Don't wait up.
See you soon, my tiramisu.
I'm telling you, it's not safe. You need to get out of there now.
Why won't you let me help you?
You are listening to Dash, Case of the Invisible Man. Chapter 2, The Chase.
I'm driving down Wilshire. There's a man in my back seat. Or is it the front? I can't tell because the man is also invisible. That's right, invisible. This invisible man left a cryptic note in my office asking for a meet tonight at the La Brea tar pits. When I got there, the only time I got a glimpse of him was when he played his trumpet. It seems to be the only time anyone can see him. If you told me a few weeks ago that I'd be talking with invisible men, I'd probably make a smart remark about my love life. Nowadays, this is all starting to become the normal course of action. He's not the first fella I've met who could appear and disappear, and I'm getting the feeling he won't be the last.
You are more special than we could have possibly guessed.
Say, friend, mind playing that flugelhorn again so I can see you're still with me?
I'm with you. Don't worry about that. Nobody needs to see me. Yet. Drive faster.
Does my backseat driver have a name?
It's Griff. And there's a black Buick that's been tailing you since we left Hancock Park. You're being followed.
Followed.
I've seen this car before. Quick. Turn down 8th. Up ahead.
Black Buick, you said? I see him now.
I'll keep an eye out. You just drive.
I put blind trust in my new, unseeable friend Griff and turned down 8th.
Damn. Still following us. Make a quick right on Hoover.
Are they still behind us?
Yeah. Speed up.
Sure enough, as I speed down Hoover, they speed up after me.
They're gaining on you.
Then a bullet takes out my passenger side mirror. They're shooting at us!
I noticed. You keep your eyes on the road. I got this. You got what?
You're shooting at them? At the tar pits, Griff took some shots at a gigantic thing that tried to pummel me into oblivion. Guess he still had some ammo left. Doesn't do my ears any favors.
Turn down 37th. It's more crowded. They won't risk it there.
You sure about that?
Just do it.
And as I do, another shot is fired and goes straight through my windshield. You hit?
Nah. Just grazed me, I think.
You think?
Drive.
The black car tries to pull up next to me. I can't make out who's driving it, but there's a blonde dame hanging out the window, aiming a Luger right at me. We lock eyes for a second. Eyes I've seen before. The Museum of Natural History. The woman trying to shoot me off the road is Emily Butterback.
Turn here.
Another shot is fired as I wheel onto 37th. The clueless Ford coupe gets in between us and the black Buick. I still see Miss Butterback halfway out the car. She wouldn't risk firing another shot on a crowded street like this. And she does! The guy in the coupe slams on his brakes. Passerbys on the street scream and run. I make a U-turn and head back the way I came. I zoom down another side street. I can hear police sirens on the wind and notice we've finally shaken the black car and Miss Butterback.
That was wild.
We need to get you medical attention.
I'm fine. It's not even really bleeding.
How can you tell?
Just get out of here before the cops see you.
I hurry away from the sound of the sirens, thinking I really could have used Sal's help tonight. Sal McGill, my inside on the police force, and a friend.
Amor, don't turn on the light.
Wasn't planning on it.
Let me take those bags from you.
Here.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, everything on the list.
Do you need any money?
Jesus. Melina, don't be nuts.
Shh, your voice. If he hears you.
I know. I'm sorry.
Está bien. Don't be.
He'll wake up and it'll be hell to get him down. If I didn't have to run, I'd stay up all night with him. Right next to him.
I know you would. I never doubt that.
Good. I told you. No matter what, I got this. I got him. I got you.
And I have you.
You do. How is he?
Asleep, but only just.
How long did it take tonight?
It's always easier when you're here.
I'm sorry.
That was no guilt for you. I didn't mean to...
Don't. I understand. I wish I could stay.
You are needed elsewhere.
I'm on graveyard watch all next week, so I'll be here in between.
Oh, that'll be nice. Your son will be so happy.
Well, he won't be the only one.
You think you know me so well, huh? Maybe, tal vez. When do you have to run?
Soon. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here with you in my arms.
Oh, I like that, Officer McGill.
And let's hope our son doesn't wake up in the meantime.
We will continue with this week's episode of Dash, the case of the Invisible Man, after this commercial break. And now we return you to Dash, the case of the Invisible Man.
The parking lot of the Turnstile Motel. I pull into this dump for the second time tonight, hoping Haze listened to me and went the hell home. It's late, almost midnight, the time when respectable people should be in bed. But no one staying here is respectable. Before we exit the vehicle, I take a quick survey of the area to make sure we haven't been followed. How you doing?
I'm fine. I just might need some iodine and a bandage. Probably a fresh shirt, too. This one's going to be covered in blood.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I can't tell.
It doesn't. What are we doing at a motel?
Since you got monster men and gun malls after you, and in turn after me, I figured my office would be too obvious a place to hole up.
We can't stay in one place too long. They'll find me sooner or later.
Mind telling me who that is?
Let's get inside first. That chick sure was playing for keeps.
I've been trying to locate Emily Butterback since the incident at the museum. And like everything else connected with that night, she seemed to vanish as if she were a ghost. Any hint that she ever worked there seemed to be erased. Anyone I questioned about it would clam up. Every lead a dead end. But tonight, she's live, in the flesh, taking shots at me out of a car window. It all makes me feel that whatever this thing is involving Griff, it's somehow connected to that mummy, the Ouroboros. Plink. But I keep those thoughts in check until my invisible man can fill in some of the gaps. I get out and watch as the rear door of my shot-up car opens and closes, seemingly on its own.
Where'd you find this place?
Just a place I haunt.
We all gotta haunt somewhere.
This motel. It's a place Haze found. We meet here once a week. We always get room 9. It's the only room located at the back of the building, so it provides a little extra privacy. Haze calls it our room. Our room. The thought of that makes me wince a little. After Plink, I don't want to be a part of anything that's an ours anymore. Before I can see if Haze left the key under the mat like I told him to, the door to our room opens.
Don't be mad.
I thought I told you not to be here.
If you're in any kind of trouble, let me help.
You can help by leaving.
It's late.
Exactly. You better get home to you-know-who.
Now, that's unfair, Dash, and you know it.
Get back in the room. What do you want the whole world to see?
Oh, sure.
In a huff, Haze backs into the room. It was time for these kinds of dramatics. I enter on his heels and leave the door open just long enough for Griff to come in behind me. I feel him tap me on the shoulder, letting me know he's here, and I close the door.
You do know who I work for, right? I have a lot of connections. I can be useful. I really can be.
That's swell. Real swell. Now, here is your hat and coat and tie. Love this color. Truly, I mean it. But now would you please do as I asked and hit the road?
But
scram!
You know what, Dash Malone? I ought to give you a piece of my mind.
You should save that piece. Never know when you might need it later.
That tears it.
Look.
I've had just about enough.
This is not the time or place.
When is the time? And what other place is there?
Saved by a knock on the door.
Someone's at the door.
I know. Like I said, you need to get out.
Who is it? Who is at the door?
Jiminy Christmas, could you have picked a sleazier motel?
My wisecracking secretary.
Ooh, who is this?
Cindy Crenshaw.
Hi, my name is...
His name was just headed out the door.
Simmer down, Dash. Let the man put on his tie, at least.
But you are lucky she is on my payroll.
If that's what you want to call it.
And she's not going to ask any questions.
Ooh, I got plenty of those.
Now get lost before someone shows up who might actually care that you're in a motel with a known homosexual.
Nobody wants that, buddy. Believe me.
Fine, can I?
Go! Haze, looking like a puppy who's just been kicked out into the rain, makes a slow exit out. I shut the door and lock it behind him.
None of my business. But who was that?
No one. No one of any importance, anyways.
Anyways, why are we here?
Do you want to tell it or should I?
Tell me what? Who are you talking to?
I'll just show her. It'll be easier that way.
Who was that?
I don't need to say a word. Griff plays a few notes on that horn of his, and he appears.
Oh my God, where did he come from?
Nice to meet you, man. The name's Jeremiah Griffin. Most people call me Griff.
Oh my God, you're bleeding.
Cindy, we're gonna need you to run out and get a few things.
You're gonna need more than a few things.
Cindy Crenshaw discreetly makes her way out of room 9 at the Turnstile Motel. This wisecracking secretary is nothing if not discreet to those who aren't paying attention. However, that doesn't mean she's not being watched by sharper eyes. From a short distance away, hiding in the shadows, sits a black Buick. We've seen this car earlier this evening as it was chasing down Dash Malone. In the driver's side of the car sits a young man in a hat that doesn't fit too well. He looks like he'd talk too much if you let him. On the passenger side, a blonde woman with a scorpion-shaped brooch takes a radio device out of the glove compartment and begins to send a message.
That sure is a fancy contraption you got there. Like a radio phone that's built into the car or something. Can you really reach the dock on that thing? Don't think he's gonna be too happy with how we botched things tonight.
Mark.
Merk. The name's Merk. Actually, full name's Merrick Yarmouth, but you can call me Merk.
I'm sorry. Merk.
Hey! You got it that time.
Merk. Can you do me a favor?
Sure thing, Tootsie.
Go take a walk.
A walk? Anywhere in particular?
Away from me. Now.
Sure thing.
And, Mark, if you address me as anything other than Agent Scorpion again, I'll cut your tongue out and force it back down your throat. Now get out.
Jeepers.
Dr. Terrameridian, do you copy? I said, do you copy?
I am here, and I am outraged.
Well, we all have to be something.
Do you have a reasonable account for your actions this evening?
I have results. I've located the detective in this accident you failed to contain, this invisible man, as you call him. At the moment, they're both sitting ducks waiting to be taken out. I say execute them immediately and be done with it.
Then it's a good thing we do not abide by what you say.
Excuse me?
You shot up a major thoroughfare tonight.
It was necessary.
How was that necessary?
We've forced the enemy to ground. The time to strike is now.
Did you bring Merk along as your driver?
It doesn't matter who was driving. As I've said, I have results, which is more than I can say for our soldiers.
Everything is still in an experimental stage.
Project Z should have been acted and ready months ago.
Perfection takes time, as you'll see. What is the location of the degenerates?
The Turnstile Motel.
Very well. I'll show you the power these soldiers have.
Why waste the effort when I can take them out just as quickly?
Stand down. I am your superior.
You've been wasting resources, Doctor.
No. It's time we found out just what the detective can do.
You're a fool. There's no way.
Stand down!
Very well, Doctor. Have it your way. Just remember, results count. And failure? That has consequences.
You have been listening to Dash, The Case of the Invisible Man, starring Jared Calhoun, Sara Luciano, Jay Mazzola, Thomas Robert Irvin, Walter McCready, Cathy Mostek, Shanna Massad, Leigh Jacobs, Christopher Ptolomeo, James Meinel, Jalina Wazer, and Carlos Jiga. Written and directed by Dave Ebersole. Sound design by Mick Loro. Music by Christopher Ptolomeo and Mick Loro. Cover art by Vinnie Rico. Executive producer Mick Loro. Dash created by Dave Ebersole and Delia Gable. Dash the Podcast is a Light Booth Blackout production. Thank you for listening. I'm John Barker. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled. Once you know what to watch for, you always know there's more to the story.